goes to the Clippers. And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Taurean Prince is out there with Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. George with the bucket.
Well, you got to have just great ball control when you're making a move like that. And Paul George definitely has the handles. And the standout skill of Paul George is the fact that on both ends of the court, he's going to affect the outcome of the game.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
Well, recognizing the size mismatch and then turns it into an easy basket there. They've got to do a better job with defensive help.
And that one falls for Towns. And George is the kind of versatile player that every team is looking for, Brent.
FBA, with all of that experience, he's able to switch on so many different guys, and he understands what it is they're trying to do. And then on the offensive end, he just scores in a myriad of ways. He's hitting threes, he's driving, he's dunking, he's making plays. PG, the complete package.
Shot clock at 5. That one goes in.
You see Paul George just focused that time. Opportunistic bucket, gets to the interior and does the work.
Pass to Prince. Oh, George with a steal. Driving in. Down low. Here's Covington. Here's Mann. George, right side. 4 on the clock. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Leonard for 3. They get it again. On the wing man. Back to Zubats. Leonard outside. For 3. The shot off that time. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Edwards, the pass to Towns. From deep. It's hauled in by the Clippers. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Mann. Leonard, left side. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. From outside the arc. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
It's George on the wing.
Minnesota charged with a foul. Jaden McDaniels. First personal foul. First team foul.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it to George. This one for 3. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. George has got 7 points.
You love how Kawhi has developed this part of his game, just able to find teammates and rack up assists.
Here's Edwards. Now Gobert. Edwards with it. Back to Prince. And stolen by Covington. And it's the Clippers on the break. Kicks it to George. Back to Covington. And the jam by Covington.
And how about that? Covington rising up and throwing it down with some authority.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl-Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Here's Prince. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Hits the trifecta.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Clippers in the lead. Here's Mann. It's George on the wing. And 1:01 left to play in the first. Pass to Mann. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Zubats. That shot off the mark. Good D by Gobert. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 from deep. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Second free throw, no good. The Clippers have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Back to Mann. No one near him. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Now here's Edwards, guarded closely. Back to Daniels from the arc. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Here's Mann, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Inside, and he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Clippers ahead. Yep. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
On the court for the Timberwolves, Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Edwards out there with Taurean Prince, and it's McDaniels in at the small forward position.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. And Brent, you look at the Defensive Player of the Year award. Generally, the province of big men. Does that shortchange the great perimeter defenders?
I think so. I mean, we're seeing more and more with teams playing small, BA, the value of being switchable on the perimeter and taking on the best offensive player that tends to come from the wing position. You got to put some more value in how wing defenders are out there and shutting down primary offensive players on the other team.
And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And that's got to hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace, that's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Back to Towns. Oh, Covington with a block.
You see why he gets blocks. Covington's length is always there.
Shot on the wing. The shot no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Prince down low. George defending. Here's Gobert. Goes back up. And he lays it in. Gobert's got his second basket.
And this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there.
Pass to Covington. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And that one's good, man.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Down low. And the jam by Covington.
Smart play from PG. Just sees a man with a better shot and gets him the rock.
Pass to Towns. Gobert with it. It's McDaniels on the wing. Here's Prince. George defending. And here's McDaniels. Shot clock at 6. Knocks it down from distance. McDaniels gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season. You played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did. And a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. There's the 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
For three, George. A nice shot by Zubac.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Minnesota's gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. To the left wing. 18 feet out. And Gobert with the stuff.
This is Gobert going to work. I mean, he knows the inside contact can't stop him.
Leonard outside. Driving to the basket. And the dunk by Leonard.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Prince. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
And we're through the first half of play here in Appreciate it, Allie. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Paul George has been sensational.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
Norman Powell out there with Marcus Morris. Then it's Mason Plumlee. Then there's Eric Gordon. And it's Westbrook in at the point. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
Plumlee's checked in for coffee. The Clippers trail. Westbrook outside. Pass to Gordon. Back to Westbrook. Six to shoot. Gordon outside. Alexander Walker grabs the board. Minnesota's got 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. On the wing, Noel. Back to Conley. Pass to Noel. Here's Alexander Walker. Back to Noel. Here's Alexander Walker. Fires from the line. Plumlee pulls down the board.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Powell outside. Morris outside. Back to Powell. Stolen by Anderson. Conley with the ball. He's picked up by Westbrook. To the middle. Pass to Conley. On the wing, Noel. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Westbrook outside. Now here's Gordon. That one doesn't drop.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Kicks it out to Anderson. Takes the three. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. And now a 12-point Timberwolves lead. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. Two important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Gordon finds Powell. No good, and they can't put it into the drought. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Reed against Plumlee. Anderson inside. Oh, good work defensively by Morris. For Los Angeles, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Conley against Westbrook, and he's going for the oop here. Here's Noel. And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
You know what time it is. T-shirt time.
Come on, man, take that.
Here's Noel. Outside Conley. Kicks it out to Anderson. Pass to Conley. 4 on the clock. Knocks down the long J. Conley's got his second basket on the night.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And the Clippers miss again.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's gonna make you pay.
Powell outside. Fades away. Sinks the tray.
And how about Powell just coming back and taking on the challenge, answering the call?
The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Outside Conley, puts up a 3. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. There's the drive. Second shot opportunity, 5 on the clock. And the basket is good. Anderson's got 8 points in the quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Russell Westbrook just out there and focused, trying to find ways in which he can help out his team to secure any win.
And he sinks the second. 19 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Pass to Towns. From behind the arc. And stolen by Leonard. Here's George. Misses in close.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Minnesota, Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Taurean Prince is out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. Pass to Towns. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds in the game. Leonard for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Edwards, plenty of space, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And the Timberwolves lead by 18. Westbrook outside. Pass to George. There's the triple. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Now Towns. From deep. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. For 3, George. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And he commits the intentional foul.
And it's a Zubac. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Outside McDaniels. The three.
Just such an elite defender with unreal instincts. Kawhi Leonard consistent at locking up whoever it is he's guarding.
Pass to George. Leonard on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. That shot missing. McDaniels with some nice D. From deep three-point range. Here's Prince. George defending. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Clippers have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. It's blocked by Gobert.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
Towns for 3. Another shot. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
His third personal foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And there's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight, and that's the offensive rebounding. They're boxing out, they're getting up extra shots. That could be a difference maker in the result. Now, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Edwards for 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
To the paint. Here's Westbrook. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard.
So active to score from a number of spots, but when Westbrook gets to the inside, he can do damage.
Pass to McDaniels. Here's Towns. There's the triple. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
1:31 left to play in the fourth. Leonard for 3.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Timberwolves.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Rudy Gobert.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds. I know this much about Robert Covington. You'll never find him short on effort. This is a high-energy guy on both ends of the floor.
Pass to Towns. Pulls it. And that one's long. George against Edwards. Deflected. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Leonard for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Tries the spin move. Left side McDaniels. Zubac with the steal. Covington finds Leonard. Yep, that one's good.
And sometimes it just feels like Leonard enjoys converting on the difficult shots. It feels like backbreakers to the opponents.
Now here's Edwards. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. All right, Allie, good stuff.
everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action. Now, Greg, when you look at these rosters, both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
Now, Golden State's starting five. The core of this team all out there, Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney. Shot clock at 3. A 3 from Morris. And it's Looney with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Wiggins passes to Curry. Wiggins against Leonard. Thompson in the corner. Curry from deep three-point land. Paul George grabs the miss. And so George will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And George drops them both. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
Yeah, and I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin, but give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
Now, here's Looney. Wiggins finds Looney. Paul George with the steal. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Thompson. Three-pointer. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Everyone knows how amazing Green is on defense because of his long reach. Nice job there starting the transition play.
Westbrook against Curry. George up top. Here he goes. And it's Paul George with the finish.
Insane move by Paul George, a high flyer who can create in midair.
Curry looking it over. Back to Looney. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Right side, Green. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Looney. Back to Green. 4 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. The shot by Thompson, no good. Westbrook against Curry. And Westbrook, here we go. Warriors with the rebound.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
Leonard against Green. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Yep, it counts.
Beautiful feed by Draymond. He plays a physical game, but he also has great awareness and skill. For decades, the Clippers were almost directionless, but they found their place in the NBA, becoming a franchise that competes in the West.
George, and it's George finishing it off.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Curry passes to Looney. Back to Curry. Stolen by Zubac. Outside Westbrook. Down low. And the dunk by Zubac.
For a number of seasons, Russell Westbrook has averaged double-digit assists.
And the West, you know, is very difficult. But Steve, for the Clippers, how much of their success is tied to their identity?
Kevin, a lot of it. They've become a hard-nosed team, hanging their hat on defense, playing together, making opponents earn everything they get.
To the paint. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And Thompson kicks to Green. Here's Looney, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Nice to see Looney getting involved with the slam there. An athletic player who provides some muscle for them around the rim.
Outside, George. And then George with the jam.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when
he gets up. I mean, he gets up. Stolen by George. Clock at 6. Nailed from three-point land. George has got 11.
You need guys who can stretch the floor or the offense doesn't flow. Paul George is one of the best at it.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Wiggins passes to Thompson. Back to Wiggins. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for Los Angeles. He comes away.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Clippers Youth Dance Team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Clippers.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter. The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Looney out there with Andrew Wiggins. Passes it to Leonard. 5 on the clock. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
Warriors trail by 6. George with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. George dishes to Westbrook. Back to George. Outside Westbrook. And the dunk by Westbrook.
He's such a ferocious player. Westbrook nearly snapped the rim that time.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Time to get a free t-shirt. And look who's coming, fans. Come on, get fired.
And the Warriors with possession here. Trailing here by 8. GA with their 4th title. The combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green. The single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an All-NBA team.
In the corner, George with it. That 3 off the mark. Warriors trail by 6. Curry kicks to Green. Driving to the basket. And Green slams it in.
The luxury of having a 4 who can put the ball on the deck. Draymond exploiting the matchup there.
Outside, George spins. The pass to Zubac. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor. And as good as Draymond Green has been on the floor, this guy will be an all-time broadcaster, already a popular podcast, great TV studio appearances as well.
Outside Leonard. Down low, it's tipped. Wiggins with it. Westbrook picks him up. To the inside. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Such a clever facilitator. Steph Curry is fantastic at noticing when his teammates are uncovered.
And Draymond Green, the next broadcasting star. You've watched his work. Why is that?
And Kevin, I think his basketball IQ is incredible, and we see that when he plays, but he can also vocalize it to the audience. And of course, Draymond is not afraid to say what he thinks.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. It's Westbrook with the
I'm amazed at the level of creativity by Russell Westbrook. His dunks are special. He's an outstanding athlete.
Curry against Westbrook. Now the pass to Looney. Out to Thompson. Over George. The shot by Thompson, no good.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
And they pick up 2. And now it's a 10-point Los Angeles lead.
Westbrook takes these challenges personally. He loves scoring on aggressive defense.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. Pass to Looney. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Outside, George. And Leonard has it in the corner. Back to George. 6 to shoot. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside, Green. Pass to Looney. Paul George with the steal. To the middle. It's tipped. Outside, Leonard. Outside, Westbrook. And the wide open shot from Morris. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 4 assists now tonight. Here's Thompson. Curry on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. And that one released in time, but no good. Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
Your Clippers, 27. The Warriors, 16.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Powell, Pudley out there with Robert Covington, and there's Gordon, and it's man in at the wire. Green breaking loose, kept alive. Plumlee with it. Now Green defending to the wing right side. Here's man, guarded by Green. No, that's good.
Off the catch, Norman Powell is quick to move the ball into his shot pocket.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. It's a 14-point game. Smitty, you can tell Norman Powell has worked very hard in his game.
You know, he just wants to excel at whatever assignment he's given. Kevin, he once said, I've been in every single role on a team, from bench guy to starter, so he knows how to give you value anywhere on the floor. And just a tremendous display of strength by Iggy. Always a threat to convert, even with the contact.
For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Great drive to the rim by Iggy. His aggressiveness really forcing the D to get physical with him.
And he can't hit the second. Los Angeles leading by 11. Here's man. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Covington wide open. He fires. His three-pointers off the mark.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Kuminga kicks to Poole. DiVincenzo passes to Poole. Back to DiVincenzo. Golden State moving it around. Iguodala finds Green. Poole with no one around. And the Warriors miss again. LA's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
Yeah, they're going for the throat.
Let's hear it, fans. Time to get loud for your Clippers.
Here's Poole.
Once again, that was your Clippers breaker. Give it up.
Feeds to Green. And Green slams it in.
And don't let Green's skill game confuse you. He can rise up and finish around the rim with the best in the business.
Pass to Gordon. They set the pick. In the corner, Powell with it. And there's the pass to Mann. Wants to get it to Powell, and does. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Gordon. Driving inside. Back to Powell. Here's Mann. Defended by DiVincenzo. Here's Covington. Got a piece of it. And he recovers it. And the shot goes down. Covington's got his first points of the game. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. DiVincenzo kicks to Poole.
2 minutes.
Inside, Covington with the steal. Now the Clippers moving it up. Goes up. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Los Angeles shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
To the strike.
Good on both. Warriors trail by 15. 1:44 left in the third. Pass to Poole. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Clippers on defense. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Green finds DiVincenzo. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Green. Over Plumlee. And that one goes long.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense, he might have gotten over-eager.
Gordon, the pass to Mann. 1:14 left to play in the third. Pass to Powell. Takes it inside.
Look at the intensity on that drive. Norman Powell charging in like no one can stop him.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. Warriors trail by 17. Outside Curry. In the corner, it's Wiggins. This one for 3. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Wiggins. Curry's got 5 points so far.
The pure stroke of Curry. It's beautiful to watch from outside the arc.
Outside Leonard. Outside George. Tries the spin move. Out to Morris. Clock is at 3. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Green over Morris. And it's Green missing.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Westbrook scanning the floor. Outside Leonard. Left side George. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, the core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney.
And really, credit Green for getting the favorable position down inside, forcing the D's hand there.
Draymond Green at the line for 2.
Both free throws good from Green. Now Westbrook. Morris outside. Westbrook against Curry. Just 5 to shoot. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. Down by 12. Lays it up off the glass.
It's a treat to watch his ball handling. He has the basketball on a string.
Curry against Westbrook. Driving the lane, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And thinking back to that 2017 MVP season for Russell Westbrook, Steve, you know, he averaged a triple-double.
Kevin, what's incredible to me, Russ did it 3 straight years with OKC. Then again with the Wizards. Westbrook's numbers are out of this world.
Here's Green. And the rejection by Zubac. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Morris with the ball. George finds Morris. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. George looking around. High post, Zubac hangs in the air, and the layup is good.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Here's Curry with the 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Leonard against Wiggins. Outside for George. From deep 3-point range. Shot clock at 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And it goes on Draymond Green.
The all-around game Paul George possesses is so special. His versatility is what makes him so valuable.
Here's Curry. Wiggins outside. Passes it to Thompson. For 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got his 5th rebound in this one. Morris against Green. Outside Westbrook. The shot. 6 to shoot. Here's Leonard. Wiggins with the block.
His length gives Wiggins an advantage on the D. He can get his hand to shots that a lot of other players would not be able to impact.
Los Angeles with another miss. Warriors trail by 14. The pass to Looney. In the corner, it's Wiggins. They need this one, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
And with that height and incredible leaping ability, Wiggins can throw it down as easy as anyone.
Westbrook kicks to Leonard. Leonard draws the double. On the wing, George. It's stolen by Green. By himself, and the jam by Stephen Curry.
That's just pure heart from Stephen Curry right there, owning every fast break opportunity with his speed.
Morris outside. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Westbrook, no good. Warriors trail by 10. Thompson in the post, defended by George. Looney with the bucket.
Not just a scorer, Clay is also a capable passer who loves involving teammates.
Westbrook against Curry. Westbrook kicks to Morris. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Clippers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Paul George.
You know what stood out to me was the anticipation defensively. He sensed what the offense wanted to run, then found ways to disrupt that and cause turnovers. Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Russell Westbrook, first personal foul. Second team foul.
And the first of two, no good, heartbreaker.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
And so George will bring it up for the Clippers. 17 points was their biggest margin. Outside Leonard. So the Clippers with the win, even early on. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.
everyone. We have some exciting, and we're in for a fast-paced game today, it seems. These teams like to get out on the break and run as much as possible, Grant.
Hey, BA, get your popcorn. There'll be a lot of speed out there, almost a track meet, believe that. Yeah, you see each side has a great deal of speed. Both teams will be looking to play to their strength and get easy buckets in transition.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. The core of the dynasty all on the floor. Curry and Clay, the guards, with Draymond up front at the 4. Kevon Looney is out there with Andrew Wiggins.
I like seeing Towns be aggressive from deep. He knows his teammates want him to shoot from there.
The kick out to Wiggins. Oh, they pick off the pass. And out of bounds. The Warriors will take it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Pass to Thompson. Going inside. Here's Looney. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
And here's Minnesota now. And we think back to 2015, Grant. Klay Thompson with the best quarter in league history.
Oh, BA. 37 points from him in one quarter, setting an NBA record. Klay 13 for 13 from the field and 9 for 9 from deep, taking only 4 dribbles the entire time. Only Klay Thompson, guys.
Now here's Wiggins. Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Here's Curry. Thompson passes to Green. Back to Thompson. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
And the defense did just enough to bother that dunk attempt.
Out to the right wing. Towns for 3. Doesn't go that time. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. It's tipped. Outside, Green. The 3 from Curry. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Here we go. Here's Curry, and Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
Thompson outside. Here's Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
Pass to Thompson. Takes it inside. Now here's Green. Here's Looney. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And with their title last season, the Warriors now with 7 in franchise history, no longer tied with the Bulls. They are alone and ranked 3rd all time.
Edwards can't hit.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Here's Green. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
And this is where Green looks to score. He's comfortable and confident down low.
And the Warriors still have a long way to go to surpass the Celtics and the Lakers for total championships, each with 17.
But their ambition from the top down is to do exactly that. They want to be, in their own words, the greatest organization on earth.
Definitely playing the long game. Now here's Edwards. Pass to Towns. The 3 is up. 56 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Clock at 6. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. No luck on that one.
That's just the bucket. Look, you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
And here's Curry. On the wing, Thompson. Left side, Green. The kick out, Curry. Wiggins outside. Drains the triple.
That's a fantastic decision by Curry. Defense too focused in on Steph.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to McDaniels. The dive for the ball. Here's Thompson. There's the drive. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
You like the way Clay reads the defense and finds the soft spot. Great move.
Towns a screen on Curry. And here's Edwards outside. Pure from three-point range. Edwards has got 5 now.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And so... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
You could really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. The core of the dynasty all on the floor. Curry and Clay, the guards, with Draymond up front at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney. Shot clock at 2. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Now Curry. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Back to Wiggins. Here's Thompson, and the slam dunk by Thompson.
Nice move, finding the rim. Thompson in for the dunk. It was good to see Andrew Wiggins make his first All-Star team in 2022. For a player with such a great career, it was long overdue.
Now here's Edwards. 5 points in the game, and the shot's good.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Here's Curry. 4-point game. Outside, Green. To the inside. The kick out, Curry. 5 to shoot. No good from outside. Well, Wiggins didn't just get an All-Star selection in 2022. Richard, he was picked as a starter.
And that's saying something for a man who isn't always the focal point of his team's offense. Wiggins doesn't need to be the main guy. He wants to be the glue that holds the team together.
Now here's Curry. On the wing, Thompson. This one for 3. Here's Looney. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Prince on the attack. Pass to Towns. It's McDaniels on the wing. Here's Edwards. Towns with the ball. From downtown. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
The versatility of Towns. Unleashing his outside game and presenting all sorts of problems for the defense.
Golden State calls timeout.
See some awesome dancing, fans. It's time for the First Avenue Breakers. Give it up for your First Avenue Breakers.
The Warriors have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Outside Curry. Wiggins outside. Looking to end the run. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
Now here's Edwards. He has 7. Shot clock at 6. Towns finds Edwards. Back to Towns. from behind the arc. Over to the wing. Towns double team. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Curry. Here's the three. French can't hit. So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
Now here's Edwards. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Now here's Towns. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
For a big, Towns is an effective free throw shooter. You really can't give him too many looks from the line.
And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
And the Timberwolves with possession. 9 points in a row, a good run going. Edwards with it. Poole picks him up. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Jordan Poole.
Yeah, you know, after a couple down years with key players injured, it's safe to say the Golden State Warriors are back.
2 shots. Warriors call us home. Attention fans, it's time to buy off some t-shirts. Ready to move?
First free throw is good. The Warriors are back to contending for championships.
Yes, they are. A testament to their perseverance and belief in themselves. They knew once they got healthy, they would be a threat. And they've been a fun team to watch as they get back to form.
Poole shot is off.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
And it's powered home by Towns.
Look at Towns asserting himself inside. He knows he can muscle his way to a shot anytime.
Poole shot is off. Deflects the pass. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I go for it.
Gobert. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Anderson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Noel comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Prince. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Edwards.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And the foul against Golden State.
The defense tries to stop Conley with the foul, but he shows great poise and manages to get it off.
Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. Golden State is gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Curry passes to Wiggins. To the right side. Outside Curry. Back to Looney. And Looney with the slam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Pass to Alexander Walker. Beyond the arc. Unable to get that one. That'll count. He can't hit that time. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Here is Coach Steve Kerr.
Allie, as always, thank you. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
We've got Mike Conley. Kyle Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Jalen Noel. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know, the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Now here's Conley. On the wing, Alexander Walker. On the wing, Noel. All sorts of time. Knocked loose. Here's Conley. Kicks it out to Anderson. Clock at 4. Shoots over Kuminga. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Back to Alexander Walker. Fires from deep. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That's his first foul.
Just a little too eager for that rebound. As a result, it's called for the over the back.
You have to know your positioning and where the opposition is on the floor.
Iguodala's checked in for the Warriors. Back to Poole. DiVincenzo driving. Count that one. DiVincenzo's got his first 2 points. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Conley against Kuminga. Down low. Here's Anderson. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever, running the point with precision.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Iguodala, the pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Green, right wing. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Nice D from Reid. Minnesota shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Pass to Alexander Walker, now Reid. Outside Conley. Here's Alexander Walker. Back to Conley. Inside. Goes up on the wing. Misses off the right iron.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Here's Kuminga. And the shot goes in. Kuminga's got his second basket of the game.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Conley against Poole. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter.
2 minutes.
Here's Noel. Pass to Alexander Walker. Just 5 to shoot. From deep, Conley nails it from beyond the arc. Conley's got 5.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Woo, I love it.
Poole, the pass to Iguodala. And here is Green. Back to Iguodala. Stolen. Conley on the attack. It's intercepted. Left side Kuminga. Pass to Iguodala. Fades back. He can't get it to go. Nice D from Reid. Conley passes to Anderson. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves. There's 57 seconds left in the third. Conley against Poole. Here's Iguodala. Offensive rebound. Pass to DiVincenzo. And he goes in for the dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Iguodala's shot is good.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Now here's Conley. 5 points in the game. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Back to Conley. Driving in. Pass to Noel. Puts up a three. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. On the floor for the Warriors. The core of the dynasty all on the floor. Curry and Clay, the guards, with Draymond up front at the 4. Kevon Looney is out there with Andrew Wiggins. And the free throw, no good.
And when healthy, Clay remains a dynamic player. Lights out scorer who often defends well.
The 3 from Curry. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Curry's got his first 3 points of the game.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Back to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
You know Towns' team is loving this. He's letting his natural scoring ability run wild on offense.
Curry passes to Thompson. Going inside. It's blocked by Gobert. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Thompson outside. Pass to Curry. The 3. He's off on that one. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Here's McDaniels, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Minnesota in the lead. Pass to Towns. McDaniels with it. Here's Towns. Here's Prince. Back to Towns. Just 5 on the clock. Prince down low. He's defended by Looney. Prince with the bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Towns has got room. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Golden State calls timeout. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.
And it's easy to see why they keep getting it to him. He keeps getting after it on the offensive end and putting in that work. He's been getting good looks and shooting the ball efficiently all night.
Oh, he's a crowd favorite. This building is never more alive than when he's at his best. And he was beyond at his best tonight. He had this place going crazy. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He was trying to ignite some fire, saying, where's the fight, you guys? You know we can compete with this team, but we're letting them run all over us. We've got to level up the aggressiveness. Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that.
An absolute superb facilitator because Curry is such a lights-out shooter, it opens up passing lanes for him.
Pass to Towns. Gobert with a screen on Green. Towns for 3. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Thompson's shot is off.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Gobert. It's stolen by Looney. Outside, Green, and Looney with the slam.
As team first as anyone in this league, Green is always looking to dish.
The Timberwolves have gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. Outside McDaniels. Towns for three. The kick out to Edwards. Pass to Towns. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Looney grabs a miss. Looney's got 4 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Thompson. Green up top. Out to Thompson. Now Curry. Thompson right side. Back to Curry. Fires the three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And Edwards puts up a deep three. Sinks it. What range from downtown. And the Timberwolves lead by 13. Curry against Edwards. Curry passes to Thompson. Takes the three. He drops it from range.
What a response from Curry. Gotta know he's coming for his revenge.
Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Edwards. From deep. And they get it back. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. A clean win. And one win.
passes that pile up the assist, Clark, you've come to the right place.
Tell you what, Kevin, both of these teams really emphasize player movement, ball movement, and getting everybody involved, touches and shots. It makes them very unpredictable and really keeps the defense off balance.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point. Nobody near George. A three-pointer is right on target.
And this is the way to stretch the floor. PG-13 with a good look from the corner, and he nails it.
Towns, the pass to Reed. Passes it to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And all of that size rolling there after that screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll.
Now, here is Morris. On the wing, George. Outside Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Here's Leonard. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Minnesota with the ball.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
McDaniels passes to Towns, and it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Reed, and another shot. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past, just keep evolving as a team. Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Can't hit that one. Excellent D there from George. And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. Outside Westbrook. Five to shoot. Outside for George. Shoots over McDaniel. Rebound, Minnesota.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
He can't get that one, and the Clippers will go the other way with it. Outside Westbrook. Now, here's George. Guarded by Reed. A clear look for George. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
2 minutes
The
remaining.
defense there got away with a major lapse.
McDaniels finds Edwards. Back to McDaniels. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Nails the wide open jump shot.
I tell you what, Edwards has a really nice, smooth release, and that shot looked in the moment it left his hand.
Leonard looking over the floor. Jacks up a 3. And the Clippers miss again. The Timberwolves trail.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Edwards kicks to Reed. Out to Edwards. Back to Reed. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Towns for 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. LA's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Leonard inside. Edwards there. Morris dishes to Westbrook. Over in the corner, Zubac. George passes to Morris. The kick out to Westbrook. Leonard on the wing. Over Gobert. And the Clippers miss again. For Minnesota, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. The shot and game clock separated by 4. The kick out to Towns. Over in the corner, Edwards. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. Outside, George with the shot. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. George has got 5 now.
Yeah, I love the court awareness from Kawhi there. Dependable at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
Love the play there on the inbound. The defense lost contact with him, and he knocks down.
So the first quarter ends Clark tie game in a low-scoring affair so far. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the 1.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
The tray. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him. And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena, the only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon. Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
The kick out to Towns. No good on the triple. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help. An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
George with the ball. Working on McDaniels. In the corner, it's Morris. The 3 from George. Doesn't go for it. Timberwolves go the other way with it. McDaniels with the ball. Leonard picks him up. And so George will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Trailing by 2. Leonard kicks to George. Towns against Leonard. Left side Westbrook. It's stolen by Edwards. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Edwards against Westbrook. Here's McDaniels. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
1:53 left in the first half. On the wing, George. McDaniels defending. Here's Leonard with the drive. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
He is a strong finisher with momentum behind him. You won't see Leonard lose his touch or balance on his drive.
And Gobert kicks to Reed. Clock at 6. Here's McDaniels over George. Shot by McDaniels, no good.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
With the floater. The kick out to Westbrook. Leonard on the wing. Shoots over Towns. That one a little long. Minnesota in the lead. Down low. Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniel.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Outside for George. Leonard on the wing. Back to George. The dish now to Leonard. There's the pass to Westbrook. Wants to get it to Zubas. And does. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Yep, Westbrook seems to have a sixth sense for those kinds of openings. Knows exactly where the gap is and finds his teammate perfect.
Pass to Gobert. Towns, high post. It's Edwards on the wing. And that'll do it for the first half. All right, David, thank you. And
19. The Clippers. 17.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
We've got Conley, and it's Anderson in at the 5, down low. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Clippers trail by 5.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title. The best player to never make an All-Star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an All-Star.
Basket good.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Passes to Alexander Walker. To the left wing. From 20 feet out. And again, it's Minnesota converting. For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first All-Star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an All-Star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
Powell driving in, and it's good for 2. Powell's got his first basket.
Off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
That's exactly what they want. Get him into the offensive flow right away and then keep it going.
And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That's his first foul. Torian Prince, he's checked in for night.
Now into the lineup for your Timberwolves.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Here's Alexander Walker. Here's Anderson. Banked in off the glass. Anderson's got the lead up to 5 now for Minnesota.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
It's Powell on the wing. Here's Gordon. Back to Powell. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
Timberwolves leading by 5. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Conley for 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Pass to Powell. And the accepted wisdom is role players tend to play better at home than on the road. I've always wondered, Clark, how does that affect them more than stars?
You know, I don't know if I actually buy into that. I do think there's a comfort level when you're at home. I think it's always a little more pressurized to be the home team because you have some additional distractions. Typically, role players are a little more inconsistent overall just based on their particular positions. But that's why you don't call them stars. You call them role players.
Kicks it to Powell. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Plumlee's got 4 points this quarter.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's Alexander Walker. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
Here's Mann. 1:07 left in the third quarter. Spins. Kicks it out to Gordon. Shot clock at 5. Here's Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
We often talk about Gordon's scoring ability, but there, great feed to an open teammate.
Conley scanning the floor. Prince against Plumlee. The pass to Alexander Walker. Going inside, and Covington sends it back. And here's Prince outside. Kept alive, Minnesota. Conley, the pass to Noel. From downtown. Plumlee with the rebound. Clippers trail by 6. And finished off by Plumlee.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Setting the floor for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point. Here's Edwards. Back to Reed. From deep. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 6th rebound on the night. And Westbrook, here we go. And he banks in the layup. Westbrook's got his first points in this one.
Westbrook has really honed his ball handling skills, so now he's able to create very well off the dribble.
And finished off by Edwards.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Left side, Westbrook. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Anthony Edwards. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
Westbrook kicks to George. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Left side, Leonard. Again, Los Angeles.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Outside, Towns. Back to Edwards. Driving to the basket.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Westbrook. Takes it out to Leonard. Back to Westbrook. Outside, George. Three-pointer. Drills the three-pointer.
And George just has an uncanny knack for providing these kinds of baskets. And he makes it look so easy.
Edwards passes to Towns. Back to Edwards. The kick out to Towns. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
His first team foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the
The previous play
angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for Jeff.
The ruling on the floor stands.
She really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle. He said he just wants them to play faster. It feels like they've been too lackadaisical with the ball, and that their aggressiveness just isn't there right now. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Edwards with the screen. Gobert finds Towns. Takes it off the glass.
Man, how about the collectedness of Towns? Helps him come through when the game gets snug.
Westbrook with a screen for George. The three. Back to Westbrook. It's stolen by Edwards. Pass to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
Up top, Leonard, defended by Gobert. Leonard, the pass to Zubac. Gobert with the block. Here's McDaniels. The offensive rebound. Out to Edwards. Launches a three. Passes it to McDaniels. And here's Reed. Goes up again. That one wide left. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The three from George. Yes!
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, if nobody's going to put a body on it, then that's going to be the result.
Outside, Towns. Leonard with the steal.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediate.
George passes to Leonard. Lets it go. Good!
That championship mentality of Leonard. This is why they go to him in the clutch.
And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. That was a fun night of basketball.
Morris, both sides do a great job of stringing together stops.
Well, whatever has happened on the offensive end of the floor, pace and space, et cetera, championships are still built on the defensive end of the floor. We are talking about two teams who not only have quality individual defenders, they are tied together on a string as a team.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. Here's Golden State. Wiggins outside to the middle. And there's a 3-second violation. Here's Westbrook. It's George on the wing. Three-pointer. The shot, no good. The Warriors go the other way with it.
Boy, when we talk about those elite two-way threats, Paul George's name is certainly high on everyone's list.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors. And David West in the house, taking in the game.
You know, West won a pair of rings with the franchise. I'm sure Warrior fans are happy to see him here in the building.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. He buries it from three. We know how dominant George can be on both ends of the floor, Doris.
Well, consider he's a great scorer, a three-level scorer, and then he's able to guard perimeter and post players. That combination of size, length, athleticism, he continues to be a major threat in this league.
Kicks it to George. Just 4 to shoot. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Golden State with the ball. Here's Wiggins. Here's Looney. That shot off. Great D that time from Zubats. Here's George. And the jam by George.
That is Paul George, the incredible vertical and the unbelievable creativity.
Outside, Green. Curry finds Green. Back to Curry. Thompson outside. Pass to Curry. Shoots over Westbrook. And it's hammered home by Green.
As great as he is as a scorer, what we know unequivocally about Stephen Curry is he wants to find his teammates.
Westbrook against Curry. Kicks it to George. Green with the defensive effort.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
And the basket by Curry.
The ability to adjust quickly allows Stephen Curry to do work on the interior.
Westbrook against Curry.
2 minutes remaining.
The kick out to Morris. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors.
Golden State basketball.
The Warriors leading. Wiggins outside. And stolen by Leonard. And finished off by Westbrook.
Well, this guy knows how to do this in the open floor. Russell Westbrook in transition is the most dangerous player. Boy, guys, it wasn't too long ago that the Los Angeles Clippers were the worst team in the league, but boy, have times changed. The Clippers are now an attractive organization for some stars.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
George against Thompson. George passes to Westbrook. Leonard outside. 6 to shoot. Back to Westbrook. Rebounded by Green.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
Here's Curry. And he'll draw the foul. He'll hand it. A game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video.
The previous play is under review.
There's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Leonard on the wing, hounded by Wiggins. Shot by Leonard, no good. The Warriors have gone 3 of 8 so far. Jacks up a 3. Second chance shot, and count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
As usual, terrific effort from him. Unwilling to let the possession go to waste.
The kick out to Morris. Lets the 3 fly. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
Well, this is why Mr. Morris is out there. The ability to drain the shot from long distance and spread the floor.
Curry passes to Green. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
George, a deep 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And that does it for the first quarter. The Warriors.
Give it up for your Warriors Youth team.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. The two-way threats of George and Leonard, the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court, and it's Westbrook in at the 1.
Well, Andrew Wiggins, elite quickness, the power finish, that is beautiful.
And Westbrook slams it home.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Westbrook against Green. Wiggins outside. Takes a 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Westbrook with it. Green picks him up. Westbrook, the pass to Zubac. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Westbrook against Curry. Clock at 6. Here's Morris. Big men nowadays, Doris. Some of them handle like a guard.
Well, this is the beauty and the natural evolution of having to function on the perimeter. You want to be as skilled as possible. We call it being a three-tool player, Brian. Can you dribble? Can you pass? Can you shoot? Increasingly, you must be able to do all 3.
Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Westbrook, the pass to George. And George with the jam.
Well, we've always known Paul George can be a high flyer. Woo-hoo, that was nicely done.
Westbrook against Curry. Green up top. Oh, George with a steal. Morris outside. George outside. Pass to Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, got a piece of it. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Basket counts.
Well, late rotation by the defense, and Wiggins has the vision to find the open man.
Leonard outside. Back to Westbrook. George, right side. Pass to Westbrook. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Curry. That one a little long. The Warriors have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And as Westbrook gets older, he's indicated that he's not looking to change how he plays, Grant.
And that can be a double-edged sword, B.A. You love his aggression and confidence. But you wonder how his game will hold up as his athleticism goes.
Leonard outside. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Westbrook. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Boy, when Russell Westbrook is attacking and getting downhill, forget about it. The fouls are going to come on the defense.
And so Westbrook nails both of them. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Curry passes to Looney. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. And the Warriors lead by 7.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
George against Thompson. Here's Leonard. That shot is off. Excellent D there from Wiggins. The Warriors have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Lets it fly. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And now a 9-point Warrior lead.
Well, the ability to rise and fire off the catch has defined Klay Thompson.
Pass to Westbrook. The kick out to Morris. George outside. 5 to shoot. Boy, he overdid it there. Too much force on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant 1.
Ooh, hard foul. You can't let him get away with that level of contact.
That's a simple call for the officials to make. Everyone knows the league is cracking down on that kind of intimidation tactic. And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals. But without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
And it's a completely new group here for the Warriors.
First personal foul. Team's fourth.
The first one falls.
Ivica Zubac at the line for 2.
Good on both. Here's Poole. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. The crossover. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Jordan.
It's going to go on Paul George. And he can't get the first one. And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. And he's good on the second. The Clippers trail.
It would be smart to hold for the final shot.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
Powell for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Powell's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Absolutely critical that Norman Powell expand his range. The more he makes that 3, the more the floor opens up.
It's good if it goes. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of
23. The Clippers 20.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
Jordan Poole out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's JaMychal Green. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Iguodala in at the 3 slot. That's the Warriors 5. Shot clock at 6. Poole, the pass to Green. And it's stolen by Plumlee. Back to Poole. Here's DiVincenzo. It's tipped. So it's the Clippers now. It's a 3-point game. Here's man. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Mason Plumlee. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Warriors.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, the veteran leadership, the unselfish attitude, and the versatility of Andre Iguodala, to me, this guy is excellent at whatever is asked of him. What you love about Mason Plumlee is there's a level of professionalism in terms of his effort and energy. He brings it every single night.
And it's a completely new group here for the Warriors.
That makes you one more time get loud for you. Breaker.
Here's man. He's covered by Curry. Batum outside. Spins. It's Powell on the wing. For the lead. Warriors with the rebound. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now. And you know, Doris, in addition to the effort Plumlee puts out there, he's a dependable scorer in tight.
BA, he's going to get the vast majority of his scoring opportunities in the painted area. He can finish with either hand, and what is so underrated about his game, his ability to find people, to pass the basketball in tight spaces.
Well, a late second-round pick in 2019 out of Florida State, Terrence Mann has proven to be a steal, and he's going to be in this league for a long, long time.
And for Mann, proving he belongs earned him a 2-year, $22 million contract extension.
And BA, I love his game. An efficient scorer and good decision maker who doesn't try to do too much. It just makes it easy for coach to trust him with bigger minutes.
And let me hear you.
And the Warriors with possession here. They trail by 1.
That's how you do it nowadays.
Up top, Curry. He's got 7. Out to Thompson. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Mann. The Clippers shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Gordon with it. Now Thompson defending. Pass to Mann. Now Powell. Back to Mann. Batum sets a screen. Out to Gordon. 4 on the clock. Here's Powell. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
It's a close one here in San Francisco. Now here's Curry. And here's Thompson for 3. Sinks it from distance. Thompson's got 8 points.
Well, this is his prototypical shot. Klay Thompson from 3.
Pass to Batum. And stolen by Green. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Third team foul.
It's picked off.
You love that defensive effort right there showing up.
Pass to Plumlee. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
Wow, pretty pass from Powell. This guy has great instincts as a scorer. That time sets up his teammate.
Green, the pass to Curry. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. He's got 10.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Batum with a screen on Curry. Here's Mann. Pass to Batum. And there it is for him.
Wow, what soft touch from Nick Batum. This guy has no trouble finishing in the painted area.
Golden State has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Outside, Green. Takes it inside, and it's stolen by Plumlee. Here's Mann. All alone. He can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Curry passes to Thompson. Another three for Golden State.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Back to man. Three-pointer. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Here's man. He's covered by Curry. Pass to Powell. Out to Gordon. Clock at 6. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Count it. Good. Plumlee's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, good vision from the inside and kicking it to the perimeter.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Curry passes to Thompson. Here's Looney. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Warriors lead by 3.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Over to the left wing. Batum. Off target with the 3. From deep three-point range. Thompson's shot is off.
Well, we know Draymond Green is a tenacious defender. He is one of the most versatile.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Warriors ahead, up 3. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. As this game enters its final moments, he told his guys to keep their cool, saying, quote, no sloppy play. Let's stay true to what we do best. We're almost there, gentlemen.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Well, the quickness to beat you inside. Wiggins possesses that in spades.
And Wiggins drops them both. The Clippers trail. Here's Westbrook. It's George on the wing. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Golden State has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Outside, Green. The kick out to Wiggins. Fires for 3. And he can't get that one. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Westbrook with it, and Looney picks him up defensively. George has the open look. It's George on the wing. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist. And the Clippers lead by 1.
Well, when you have a scorer like Paul George, it doesn't matter where it comes from. In that instance, hey, just catch and shoot.
Looney passes to Curry. Back to Looney. And Looney with the slam.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Wiggins against Leonard. Here's Zubats. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
While he is deliberate, Kawhi Leonard reads the defense and knows when and where to put a pass. That was beautifully done.
The kick out to Wiggins. On the wing, Thompson. George defending. Back to Wiggins. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Thompson, no good.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Pass to Morris. Launches it. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Well, you can tell that Mr. Morris doesn't lack for confidence. This guy is ready to shoot as soon as it touches his hands.
Curry passes to Looney, and Looney with the slam.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Morris outside. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
My goodness. Guys, you talk about embracing the moment, burying a key shot. Go ahead, Mr. Morris. We see you doing work.
Green finds Thompson. Fires the three. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 3 assists now in this one. Westbrook against Curry. Westbrook, the pass to George. Now Zubac. Zubac, screen. Kicks it to George. The shot no good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. 1.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Looney. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to be better defensively.
Here's George, and he drives in. That one falls. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
You can see Paul George is locked in right now. Big-time shots demonstrate his elite level in the NBA.
Curry passes to Looney. Zubac with the steal, and it's the Clippers on the break. And Westbrook slams it home.
Westbrook demands the basketball and says, I got you, fellas. The big-time delivery.
Outside, Green. Out to Thompson. Driving inside. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Amazing tenacity attacking the basket, and I'm sure he won't miss that next time.
And Andrew Wiggins gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul so far. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Here's Leonard. And that comes off the assist by Morris. And now it's a 6-point Clipper lead.
Absolutely no fear. Kawhi Leonard welcomes these moments. He relishes these moments.
Ladies and gentlemen,
36 seconds left in the fourth. Thompson finds Looney. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Clippers. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Thompson against George. And he commits the intentional foul.
Thompson, 2nd personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Paul George, one of those players the media appreciates because he doesn't give you pat answers. When you ask him a question, he is thoughtful and is honest.
To the paint. Here's Looney, and Looney with the slam.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. So that'll be a 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game. Up top, Curry. The kick out to Wiggins. The 3-ball. It's in. So the Clippers win it. This was a Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight.
Something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Anthony Edwards out there with Taurean Prince. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. Now Edwards. After the missed 3 from Karl Anthony Towns. Passes it to McDaniels. It's another look. Out to Edwards. Edwards with another miss. Curry on the wing. Edwards defending. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. So we'll see Stephen Curry go to the line right here. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
Well, if Steph Curry works as hard at golf when he has the time as he did in shooting the basketball, I don't know. He's no slouch on the golf course.
And it's Looney with the rebound. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Wiggins drives in. From past the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. There was a story, Brent, a couple years ago that Steph Curry's best round of golf came during the NBA Finals. Did you hear that?
I did hear that, but I also heard that Andre Iguodala has a major role in how that happened. Andre was taking up his golf game when they were battling the Cavs in 2018, and I think that competitive spirit of Steph's took over. He wanted to take Andre on, and he got out there during the final.
Now here's Curry. Out to Thompson, fires for 3, traps in the tray.
That's the automatic Klay Thompson that we're used to.
Minnesota's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Pass to Gobert. It's stolen by Green. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Curry passes to Thompson. And so just over a minute and a half played. No good with the layup. Pass to McDaniels. This one for 3. Kept alive, Minnesota. Now the dish to Edwards. Tries again. Stolen by Thompson. To the inside. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Johnson's got 5.
That's a great pass from Draymond Green. Just understands where his guys are going to be.
Outside, Towns. Drives to the hoop. A nice shot by McDaniels. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the player. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
Here's Curry after the basket by Minnesota. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Oh, here's Edwards. Kicks it to Gobert. And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Curry against Edwards. Towns, the pass to Gobert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
Curry passes to Green. Back to Curry. Thompson left side. To the paint. They kick it out to Green. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Minnesota in the lead. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Back to Edwards. Outside, Towns. From deep, Prince. Here's Gobert. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Let's hear it again one more time. Lakers. Dub Nation, that is your GS Breakers.
56 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Curry kicks to Thompson. It's Wiggins at the top of the key. To end the run. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Edwards can't hit. Warriors trail by 3. Thompson dishes to Wiggins. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. And the pass to Prince. The 3. Kept alive, Minnesota. Towns for 3. No good. Outside, Green. 1 second left. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Timberwolves.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors Youth Kids team.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we're watching with the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
And you know, one of the unsung heroes of the Warriors championship teams, Kevon Looney.
Well, totally understands his role, and a rotation guy who can start for you, but how much consistency did he provide in that 2022 season and championship run? This guy has battled some injuries, but he has always been reliable for the Warriors.
So on the floor for Minnesota, underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Prince out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the basket by Curry.
I like it when Stephen Curry gets to the inside and goes up strong. Just wants to convert from there, and he gets the chance.
Now here's Prince. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Out to Edwards. Pass to Prince. Back to Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Over Thompson. Edwards can't hit. Now here's Curry. Thompson outside. Back to Curry. From the arc. Great D that time from Edwards.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Pass to Prince. From outside the arc. That one, no good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Green passes to Thompson. Back to Green. Wiggins, right side. Pass to Looney. Golden State moving the ball around. And the Warriors miss again.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Yeah, getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Timeout called the Warriors. And when people talk about defense. The term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the two defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. And you see those two boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the two defenders on the elbows. So that's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
Timeout called the Warriors.
The nation one more time, get loud for your GS Raker.
Edwards against Curry. Prince outside. From deep three-point range, gets the three-pointer to fall. Prince has got the lead up to 8 now for the Timberwolves. Well, Brent, between major injuries and some high-profile roster turnover, it's been an up and down last couple years for the Warriors.
Yeah, mostly due, Kevin, to injuries. I mean, through it all, they've managed to continue to play with joy. They've given a lot of guys opportunities to just be out there, and then they drafted and rebuilt the team behind the big three to complement those guys as they found their health. So the run is still there for Golden State to do great things. And, winning a championship last year has them back on the top of the mountain.
Now Wiggins after the missed three from Karl Anthony Towns. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Green. The pass to Towns. Lets the three fly. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Looney kicks to Thompson. He's looking for Looney and finds him. Out to Thompson. 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Gobert. Out to Edwards. They get it back, and there's Gobert putting it right back in.
When Gobert goes up, he gets up. Hair time to spare as he slams the putback home.
Curry looking around. Back to Thompson. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Gobert with the block. Leaps for it, and so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touches it last. Here's Wiggins. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. That makes it 7 straight misses for him. Definitely not the start he was looking for. To the middle. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And that's just too easy for Towns. You allow him to get that deep in the paint, and he's going to punish you.
It's Curry with the drive. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. A nice shot by McDaniel. Warriors trail by 13. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Edwards can't hit. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And so it's Minnesota looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. The one goal they had coming into this game was to not let Curry beat them. And so far, their defense on Steph has been tremendous. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. Thank you, David, and we'll be right with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Rudy Gobert has been sensational.
Yeah, he's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great rim protection.
Been aggressive to block shots, but also avoiding fouls. That's a heavy presence inside.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Iguodala. JaMychal Green is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Poole in at the point.
Good anticipation there from Iguodala, who is a very good passer.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
And the wide-open shot from DiVincenzo. Off target from outside. Timberwolves leading by 11. Noel passes to Reed. It's stolen by Kuminga. Now here's Iguodala. Defense right on him. Loses his grip and misses the dunk. And here's Anderson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Outside Conley. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Conley's got the lead up to 14 now for the Timberwolves. Poole, the pass to Green. And Green slams it in.
And Poole's vision developing right in front of us.
Conley against Poole. The kick out to Anderson. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Anderson's got his first 3 points of the game.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from three-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Highlight reel stuff there from Jordan Poole.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Puts up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Well, Poole has that ability, that one stride, full speed kind of player. Nice action there.
Conley scanning the floor. To the left side wing. Here's Noel. And the 3 ball is good. And the Timberwolves lead by 14.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's DiVincenzo. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And DiVincenzo with a head of steam. Man, he got up.
Timberwolves leading by 12. Passes it to Alexander Walker. Pass to Reed. Over Green. Reed misses.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Kuminga, no good. Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Anderson kicks to Reed. And he goes in for the dunk.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
Iguodala outside. 1:05 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Kuminga. 6 to shoot. Poole with it. Covered by Conley. Doubled by Conley. Kuminga dishes to Iguodala. Sinks the triple.
Now Iguodala setting up, getting that good strong base. He becomes a much better shooter when he does that.
Conley against Poole. Conley left side. It's hauled in by Andre Iguodala. Warriors trail by 11. Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Now here's Conley. There's 14 seconds left in the third. No good on the 3. Iguodala deciding where to go with it.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight, taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
And so it's Minnesota bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. A good size advantage. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Edwards is out there with Taurean Prince, and it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. Sinks the three-pointer.
Wow, Prince has a little daylight, and that shot looked true.
Warriors trail by 10. Curry passes to Thompson. Edwards against Curry. Back to Thompson. Some nice passing by Golden State. Just 4 to shoot. Looney, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Well, the defender was all over Kevon Looney, and he got physical right back. That's a nice play.
Taking 2 shots.
And so Looney nails both of them. Timberwolves leading by 8. Outside, Towns. Now the pass to McDaniels. And here's Edwards. Fires the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
On the wing, Green. Thompson outside. Back to Green. 5 on the clock. And Green slams it in.
Well, Clay is going to draw that kind of attention, and that's going to open up opportunity.
Passes to Towns. Edwards, a screen on Green. Towns for 3. From about 19 feet. Misses off the left iron.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
And Thompson kicks to Green. Curry on the wing. Wiggins outside. Takes a 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Edwards dishes to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Shoots over Curry. Prince finds Towns. Here is Edwards. Back to Towns. There's the triple. And another 3 for Minnesota.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the 3-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Outside, Green. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Takes the 13-footer. McDaniels knocks it loose.
Violation. Ball to Minnesota.
Timberwolves leading by 12. Stolen by Thompson. Looking to get back on track here. And rejection by McDaniel. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to McDaniels. Towns with it for 3. Drains the 3-pointer. Towns has got a couple of 3-pointers now in the fourth for the Timberwolves. And What's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Timberwolves?
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
Green inside. McDaniels defending. Curry kicks to Thompson. Launches it. Another three for Golden State.
Yeah, raise your hand if you're surprised that Klay Thompson racked up 3 more points.
Curry against Edwards. Outside, Towns. 59 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the three, and the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Thompson. To the inside. It's stolen by Gobert. One-on-one fast break. Towns wide open. It's good from long range. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touched by Prince. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Green, the pass to Looney. They kick it out to Green. Just 5 to shoot. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Prince with it. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up.